Welcome to another edition of Camper Christina Cooks. I will be doing something very simple. I made homemade hamburgers and did them at home. So first you'll see that clip, and then you will come back here to this beautiful view on Bentshoe Lake. Hello! Welcome to another edition of Camper Christina Cooks. For the start of this Camper Christina Cooks, I'm starting in the kitchen because I'm making my famous homemade hamburgers, and I have to make them in the kitchen first. And what I do then is I freeze them and then I bring them out on trip and just cook them up. So the first part of this episode, I will be here in the kitchen making the burgers. So what I have out here is a package of lean ground beef, just from Walmart. It's a $10 package. And what I put in my homemade hamburgers is a lot of yummy things. I use veggie seasoning, garlic powder. Love garlic, it goes in everything. I'm not a hot and spicy type of person, so it's mostly garlic and veggie seasoning for most of my things. Lipton onion soup mix, or the no-name version, Great Value soup mix. I find them fairly similar. So some of that. And I also put in my burgers ketchup and mustard, and this is Dijon mustard. So fairly simple. There's not really any measurements for this, but basically I just do it by smell. And it smells good, then I know it's gonna taste good. So I just have my big bowl out here. Dump the hamburger meat in, fairly simple. And oh, I also missed an egg. Sometimes I don't put egg in this. I used to have a May 2-4 party every year on May 2-4 weekend, and a couple of my friends had some gluten issues and some dairy issues. So I actually stopped putting eggs in my burgers, but since I'm not dealing with that, I can put an egg in here. And to combat that egg, I will need to add a little bit of flour, just to dry it up a little bit. So I will add that after. Okay, so like I said, I just do everything by eye and by scent. Put the onion soup mix in. Nice amount of that. Maybe a little more. Yeah. Veggie seasoning. Good amount of that. And these things you can also add after. If it's not quite enough, you can always just sprinkle some on before you cook it. Lots of garlic, because I love garlic. Good squeeze of mustard. And a good squeeze of ketchup. I usually bring some little ketchup packets from the restaurants to put in. I just noticed that I have my phone in my pocket, so everything's sticking out. Okay, and some ketchup. Alright, so big messy mess there. Smells really good. And I find the best way to make burgers is just to get your hands dirty and get in there and squish it all up. So let's try to have a Sunday hand. One of my friends taught me that saying, to keep one clean. It's very cold because the meat just came out of the fridge, and so I find that hard on my fingers. Goes right to the bone. It smells fantastic. Unfortunately, we don't have smell-o-vision yet. I wish we did. And due to the egg, it is quite sloppy and quite wet. So I will be adding a bit of flour. And again, if somebody has gluten issues and all that stuff, you don't have to put the flour or the egg in. It's just something that I find makes the meat a little bit more moist. And it's just something I've always done. So just make a nice size burger. It's pretty easy to make burgers. I'm sure most of you know how. Like so. And then put it on the saran wrap. Put the piece of wax paper in so that they don't get stuck together, and repeat. So the hamburger is here. It made it safe and sound from the earlier portion of the video where you saw me make it. I am gonna stick it on the grill over here and let it cook, and while that happens I'm going to fix up my bun. I pre-cooked some bacon and brought that with me. It's in there, and I have some cheddar cheese to go on it, so cheese and bacon. I also brought a small piece of tomato, and because I was worried about mayonnaise getting too warm and spoiling, I brought an avocado and some garlic, so I'm going to make some garlic avocado spread to put on the burger, and to put on the bun actually, and that should taste really yummy. So let's get started. I know, it looks silly. I've got my waterproof socks tucked in, my pants tucked into my socks, and I've got my lovely scarf on here, but the bugs are driving me crazy, so I just had to. Anyways, I'm gonna make up the spread. The hamburger is on and it's cooking quickly, so just want to do this fast and then finish setting up so I can go in my nice new bug shelter, no bug zone. Brought an avocado. Everything's gonna roll. I feel like it's all just gonna roll down. Everything's on a hill here, so buggy, buggy, buggies. I hate you. Alright, here's my nice crusty bun I got yesterday from the Food Land. And I also made some bacon. I already cooked it because I hate bacon grease camping. It's just so hard to dispose of. You can bury it and do whatever with it, but it's a pain. I wipe all the grease out with paper towels and then I burn them, but it's still kind of crazy. I know this is a great do I'm sporting here, but I didn't want to put on my hat and shade my face, and I'm not quite ready for the bug net yet. I just can't. They're not biting. They're just annoying. Anyways, enough with the bugs. I'm outside. It's gonna happen, so get used to it. This is the next few months of my life. Bugs. So we'll just deal with it. Okay. Let's get some stuff going here. So I just brought a hamburger today for dinner because it's pretty big, and I figured I can always have some snacks later if I want. It's also kind of late, so here is my avocado. Just gonna cut it open. I've been eating a lot of avocados the last 4 or 5 months since I got my concussion, because they're very good for your brain. So I don't know if you can see this here. Put it up here. Bug, please go. Thank you. I just hate it when they go in your eyeballs and stuff and in your mouth. Okay. There's one half. Okay. Avocado. All right. I brought a metal fork because I like to use them on the fire. If I'm cooking on the fire, if I have a plastic fork, then it melts. So there's a little piece of skin in there. Just throw it in the fire. Alright, squish this up. So basically I'm just mashing the avocado. Super, super simple. Okay, so I'm just putting some garlic in here. I like garlic, and the bugs hate it. So this campsite that I'm on today is not very far in. Something came down from the tree. I remember being here last year, staying on a different site that's over there, and I don't know, I felt like this lake was a lot bigger than it was. It's not that it's a problem, but I can still hear the cars on the highway. I don't think I could at the other site. It was just a little bit farther away and blocked. but that's okay. I mean, I'm here now, so. My magic silicone spatula. It's almost as good as me licking the pot clean. Look at how fast it. Put it on the bun. So it'll be like mayo, kind of like a garlic mayo. Oops. That one's on a rock. I'm not going to eat that. There we go. Get the smoke found me. Okay. I didn't put my cheese in cheesecloth. I should have done that. I think I'll just wrap it in a paper towel to have the rest of it because it's really, really soft. And put the cheese on the bottom so that when the burger gets put on top of it, it melts it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting some cheese and putting it on the bun. I'm sorry the camera angle's not that great. Like I said, this site is pretty crooked, and it's been hard for me to set up the camera to film stuff because it just wants to fall over. Paper towel. Such good cheese. It's 2-year-old cheddar, and it's a little bit pricey, but it doesn't seem to bother my colitis very much. So just because it's a little bit moist, I'm just gonna put it in a paper towel and then put it in the bag, and that should help. Okay, just brought a little piece of tomato. Oh, bugs, I hate you. Put some cheese on here. Okay. Oh, jeez. I went to pick up the bun and I grabbed the guacamole. That's good. I didn't bring lime, but I'm not going to die without it. I brought a little tiny container for last weekend when I made chicken wraps, but I had so much food, I just decided I didn't really need it. Okay, so the tomatoes on there. Looks beautiful. Alright, well the burger's pretty much done, so I just threw the bacon on the grill here to heat it up, and yeah, it's quickly warming. So I will just leave that on for a few minutes. Okay, my bacon is nice and sizzly, nice and warm, so I'm gonna move this over to the bun. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, so I'll give it a try. What the heck? I'm going uphill. Alright, put on the cheese, let that melt. Oh yeah. And then the bacon. I'm making a nice shadow because I'm right in front of the sun here. I was going to make bannock to go with this, but I thought I would save that for a backcountry trip, so. Smoking my eyes. Lots of bacon on that burger. Oops. Lots of bacon off the burger. Not as much on that piece. Alright. Let's flip this around. Okay. So there's my burger. And the cheese and the guacamole, and a side of tomato here, corn chips. Yes, I did bring my fancy plates, but I've already got it on here, so might as well just leave it. Well, my burger is done. It's ready. It looks so good. I'm gonna put the top on, my tomato and my guacamole. I think it's going to be really messy, so I'm going to eat over top of this big placemat and then just swish it all off on the fire. So let's see how it tastes. Can't imagine it not being good, but it's pretty big. That's why I didn't bring a side. I thought, I don't think I need one. So here we go. I'm pretty sure I have guacamole in my nose. Oh, it's messy. That's good. Yum. Look at that sucker. It was really good. Alright, well, I'm going to go eat and enjoy the rest of my night. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.